Iran increasingly takes responsibility for Gaza war. Iran's Speaker of Parliament has urged Muslim countries to adopt policies to put an end to Israel's apartheid policy and genocide of Palestinian people, according to Iran's state media. That outlandish claim, made by Iran's regime that is in the midst of its own presidential election, is just the tip of an emerging narrative in Iran that positions itself front and center for the Palestinians. Iran has long tried to hijack and use the Palestinian issue for its own ends, not unlike what regimes like the Nasser government of Egypt did in the 1950s, or even what Turkey's current regime does. But here it is different because Hamas uses Iranian technology for its drones and missiles. Iran doesn't just send financial assistance, but provides technical know-how. Hamas would not have a rocket arsenal if it wasn't for Iran. Other jihadist-style movements don't have such weapons. Iran made Hamas what it is. And now Tehran is openly admitting how much of a role it played in the conflict that began on May 10. Iran has already explained that Hamas didn't need to win a victory over Israel in this war. All it had to do was survive. It set a low bar. Israel had more to lose by not winning. A key part of that Hamas narrative, which has now been replicated in message discipline by Iran and Hezbollah members, is that Israel is not telling the whole story about its own losses. This could appear as a conspiracy, but it is key to the narrative.